Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as Great Britain. We're doing fairly well. We just invaded Mexico, hopefully to beat all the other colonial powers there. But we did gain quite a bit of the land. It's just mainly a matter of coring, stabilizing, converting, doing all of that. So we'll see how that goes. I'm probably going to want to start another war fairly soon, I'd imagine, just to try and grab more land, but I prefer to actually form colonial Mexico first. So that's one of the priorities. The other priority is seeing if the 13 colonies here can actually stop all their land from revolting on them. I'm not... it doesn't seem to be going too well for them. I still have high hopes that they might be able to do something, although they really do need to get troops up there to stop the Pequot separatists. On the other hand, they've been converting the land fairly well. Anglicanism is doing fairly well, actually, in the scheme of things, in terms of spreading through my land and their land. Still could be doing a lot better, obviously, but progress is progress. That's there. Those guys are totally doomed when it comes to the next war. Just kind of savoring the fact that they're going to die pretty much immediately in the next war. Nothing going on there. Quebec. We should be fine. Our armies are still capable of taking on rebels in a one-on-one round. I was also going to go after the Iroquois soon, wasn't I? Should probably honestly move my army up here to give the 13 colonies a bit help. Are they going to win that fight is the question. No, they can't even beat their rebels. This is very bad for them. Oh, Inverness is converted. How close are they to actually getting independence? 42 months. Ugh. Not good. Anyhow, we're going to get tech level here pretty soon. And that will help quite a bit. Okay, what else do I need to worry about? Nemours. I think I'll actually offend them for the moment. We could use another parliamentary vote here soon. Actually, I'm fine with what I have for now. I just need to actually keep the colonies rolling in. Another conversion. Oh, there's the tech level we were after. We are still ahead of time in all tech, but it's not going as well as it should be. Again, we are one of two non-Catholic Christians nations, not counting, of course, my colonial nation in the game. So, there's that. These guys are still wandering around, which is good. We pretty much know what all of North America looks like. Little random exceptions. I suspect those were like forts and stuff. Not forts, unpassable terrain. Ooh, currency reform. -3 inflation +1 innovativeness, 1 base tax. Cool. And you're a level 3 guy who's really cheap. Let's keep Thomas Gresham around. He sounds like a good guy to keep around, doesn't he? What's going on here? Massive Central. That must be in France. Yeah, it is. Okay, speaking of France, can we threaten them for war yet? Not threaten war while there's a truce. We have no claims on their lands. Okay. Let's get some claims. Okay, those rebels are squashed. long as the Mexican territories don't revolt anytime soon, I should be fairly good. Stability, diplomatic cost, always after stability. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna have to use my fleet to actually transport any of that anywhere. Building a force there to send them to there, wasn't I? Okay, I should do that. Before I forget, load you on there, race you over to there. How's the rest of my shipbuilding going? Ugh. I'm not in a huge rush, so I can afford to only put in like 2 provinces. In fact, the slower they come out, the better. That way I have time to actually build up my economy to compensate. I am going to attack the Iroquois, though. I don't believe the Iroquois are allied other than with the Shawnee and the Micmac, which are... There they are. Okay, so Quebec will probably be overrun. Try to take out the Shawnee as soon as I start the war. Ooh, I hate losing army professionalism like that. What are we down to now? Still at 43%. Okay, so we're doing okay. We're doing a lot better. Military-wise, we're definitely still superior to the Native Americans. 3, 2, 1, go. Hopefully we catch these guys. Yes! For once we actually caught them before they got away. Quick barrage that. Going on, Rebel Uprising. Totemus Zealots. No idea where that actual province is that's revolting. Why is Cape Girardeau located in the middle of the country on the Mississippi River, but it's still called Cape? I don't understand. Whatever. We're gonna hopefully take out the Shawnee here rather quickly. St. Kitts is done, and then we can go for Antigua. Every little bit to help strengthen those guys, plus we have troops down here. Yeah, I'm gonna go for... slave trading there, unfortunately. The benefits are really good right now. Still fighting, of course, to make all this money. That colony's done, that's good. Guess that would be the next logical place for a colony. Speaking of colonies, they're still trying to colonize Keene, New Hampshire, which is fair. And is the Shawnee gone? Nope. 50% chance I get it, and I don't get it. Okay, Ireland is now being converted to Anglicanism. Good, good, good. That should be it for the Shawnee. Yep, there we go. These armies are now oddly classified as exiles, which is a bit annoying. Oh, our explorers have reached South America, which is good. Maybe we'll even run into the Inca and find out that we could actually afford to go conquer them. Be kind of awesome. And other news, I think I will add these massive central to my lands. There's a good province to add. Guess we'll just keep adding the ones around Paris, honestly. The irony is, because the English monarchy has yearly legitimacy and stuff, you actually cannot have an edict in Parliament, which is rather weird. Of course, why wouldn't you want one in Parliament? I need to go save that. And then we're going to go to Tadoussac. Since we now have Quebec on our side, which is kind of awesome, which means I should be able to colonize Canada. We're going to wait till we have a bit more of a colonial empire to do that, I think. Just because right now the benefits are not that strong. First we got to save Vermont. The Pequot Indians. Got it. Good thing we added that fort down here in Berkshires. Otherwise, again, our colonial nation would have been completely overrun. Of course, they have no fort down here, so they're still getting overrun, but little progress on all fronts. 13 colonies are in debt again. What a surprise. Oh yes, we were dealing with printing press, weren't we? That going. We have it in a couple provinces, but we need 2,000 golds. Ugh. Awful. How awful. 1,000 gold, that's a lot. Even for England. Considering I only have 8 per month now. It's gonna take a while. Really want these provinces to all be cored. That way I don't have to deal with all that unrest. Although my colonial nation will still have to deal with all that unrest, but a little bit easier. There we go. Can I actually take that province? Oh, I can't. Just a little shy. That's annoying. There we go. Micmac have accepted peace. It's now literally down to just taking out the Iroquois. Ah, Spanish are still trying to spread into Mexico. We're going to... What do we get more of? Admin. We'll send them back. How are the other colonies doing? Gold Coast is slow, but working. I really want to put a trading company here, but at the same time I also want to convert the province first. I can't do that if I've converted it, put in a trade company. Okay, a little bit more than I can fully annex the Iroquois. At this point, there's no reason for me to leave them alive. There we go. Take as much money as we can. There we go. Problem solved. That adds a lot of provinces to 13 colonies. Doesn't solve some of their issues though, but every little bit. We will dissolve monasteries, I think. That way I can at least pay down some of these debts of 13 colonies. There we go. Really the only reason I'm doing this is it hopefully prevents them for having rebels and stuff for going bankrupt. That's the big point. Not that it succeeds very well, but we now have colonial Mexico, or British Mexico. And I think it's time to return and try and conquer more of that region now that we actually have a relatively stable colonial nation. I say relatively because now they're trying to convert it and it's just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse, but that's what happens. France is converting fairly well, actually. Still no spread out of my actual nation, though. It happens. Okay, the Iroquois apparently run all the way over there to cause trouble. Yeah. Sometimes. If I can get one more colonist, I can put it right here and block Florida from expanding any more out to this region, because this is still a good portion. This is Eastern America. So I need good colonists. Can do it for a while. Gotta eliminate Iroquois separatists, then return to Mexico. Really need to be able to actually get these Tennessee provinces that are part of colonial Louisiana going. But for that, I'm going to have to colonize 2 or 3 provinces there. Speaking of colonizing and money, how are we doing on this front? Oh yes, I should probably think about maybe threatening Brittany for land. No. How are we doing? Spain still hates us. Fair enough. Austria likes us. Fair enough. The Ottomans like us. As does Denmark. A lot of allies there. We're not the actually, we still are the largest in the world outside of the Ming. We're just behind in printing press. Not spreading as fast as I would like, but it's also not spreading the slowest either. Just seems odd there's no bonus for being Anglican for the printing press. But I guess if it was such a clone of Catholicism, it makes sense. I'm gonna need to spy on these guys. There we go. Should also merge some of these navies together. I will. That's going well. Going fairly well. Positive spin on things. Oops. Oh, we're falling behind in tech finally. What is my colonial nation doing in terms of actually colonizing the Caribbean? A little bit curious what they're up to. Don't seem to be colonizing. Weird. Huh. I thought they'd be colonizing like crazy by now, but I guess not. The army's marching down there. Whoops, what is this? No, Denmark. I will not betray Austria like that. I'd much rather betray you, who's a fading great power, than betray Austria. Seems like the safer move in the scheme of things. Even though Austria could be doing a lot better, they have conquered some of Hungary. Pretty much it though, they're doing relatively bad this game. How close are we? 20% tank penalty is just awful. Let's get another claim on a French province. Ideally would like to take Lorraine here. At the same time, Toulouse would lock off the southern French provinces. They will not do that because they've recently given into threat, but it's still moving in that direction, which is good. These guys can't threaten them yet. Annoyingly, no one has any particular lack of heirs other than Russia, who's got a 19-year-old. clearly not going to get control of that anytime soon. Also should put that guy back to drilling. And apparently hire another guy over here. There we go. Trade dispute with Florida. We're not going to mess with that, I don't think. Unless I can threaten Florida. Nope. More converting of Anglicanism, which is somewhat good. Don't want to offend them that much. Let them teach as they please, I guess. I'm going to slow down my conversion rate to almost nothing, though. Actually, it is to nothing. Annoying. At least the Center of Reformation will do it for me. I don't have to worry about whether or not it can actually convert. Just slows it down a lot. Oh, cool. I can actually core Memphis. Oh, okay. So I can core it. It's just taking a lot longer to actually get there. That makes some sense. Cuban noble rebels, interestingly. I'd imagine that Cuba has a half decent military, right? I see them with 10 there. Surely they should be able to move troops over to smash rebels, but you never know. The AI is sometimes marvelously incompetent. I have a 65 ruler and a 62 air. I'm starting to get a little bit worried about that. Just a little bit. Hopefully we'll have an air after that, otherwise we're in a lot of trouble. Antigua, lots of battles left and right over land with the natives. We're threatening people over a dog, but hey, there are worse things in the world. Can't think of any, but surely there must be. Literally just waiting to get a claim on some of that land. Where's the conquistador? Not you. Did my conquistador died? My conquistador died. Okay. I think I need 3 then. On that note, I will end this here, and we'll continue next time. Thank you guys all for watching. See you then. Bye for now.